What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, man? It's your boy, Mr. Check the Temperature. You already know the show, man. This is Temperature Check. First thing I'm going to need you to do, whether you be a day one or somebody that's brand new, is like and comment on the video. But if you are brand new, I need you to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell. That way you're notified each and every time that I go live, man. This is the second installment of the Recap What You Watch Challenge to 100, man. And I just want to say thank you to each and everybody that's supporting the movement. Whether you be retweeting, partaking in the movement yourself, I appreciate it. And if you are one of the battlers that's being spotlighted, if you're one of the leads that's being spotlighted, the only thing that I ask is that you send your people our way to the platform that's spotlighting your battles and have them subscribe to that platform. Have them subscribe to that channel, man. Let us know that you see the work that we putting in 2024, man. And speaking of work that has been putting in, man, I just want to say shout out to Wing, shout out to Lawrence, and you might ask why I'm not saying shout out ARP. Now, deservedly so, he gets his flowers and he deserves his flowers. But when it comes to this intake process, when it comes to this brick process, that's all Wing, baby. That's all her thoughts, her efforts, her pain that she putting in. I want to say a special shout out to Wing because I see she got a new show. Her and Quad got together, and now they cooking and booking in the lunchtime for you. So go over to FYTV TV and subscribe to them and support what they got going on. But this is the bricks versus intake battles. I am spoken versus notes that went down in Virginia. The first thing I want to say, off the names alone, I immediately downloaded a thesaurus in a dictionary. What in the Ivy League battle rap are these names about? But my dog told me I needed to check this battle out because he said it's some niggas on here that's really cooking and booking. And so when we already doing 100, let's talk about notes versus I am spoken, man. Before we get started, man, make sure you liking and you commenting and, of course, subscribe to the channel. It's on notes, round one. Let's get it. Out the gate, one thing I do know is I'm a problem. That's why they all get murked. Kai Jones, Wimbenyamna, the big is getting banged on first. That was fire. He said, I don't talk, my ninja. It's demonstration. I put his whole family tree through litigation. Break down every branch around here like legislation. Around here, the hero dies. No hesitation. Now the city got to make Spoke a statue of limitations. Fire. He said, you a statistic. Do your homework. My last report was ballistics. Stuffing the clip in look like I'm drinking a Mystic. Crazy. This is not for the average listener. Clear to see the difference is I really showed ninjas the way like an abolitionist. That's crazy. We was upstate, letting it spring like Saratoga, and one get carried over. Twin nines, 230s like Eric Holder. Nipsey Hussle's killer got 60 years. Ain't that ironic? I like that round from notes in the first. Can definitely tell he's very pen heavy, but he do got some slick punches in there. You gotta listen though. You gotta listen, but I am spoken. It's on you in the first, man. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video. He said, I'll pistol whip this bitch to the brain area missing. Put notes on a bird. It's a carrier pigeon. Hey, the performance when he did the carrier pigeon, crazy. Intake versus brick-ish. It's time to up the score. I make them lean and roll out. It's a hoverboard. I draw a line, heat the crib. It's an oven door. Several appendixes make this nigga suffer more. Now, Doc stringing notes together, but the body ain't on one accord. Oh, my goodness. Okay. He said, I'm from South Carolina. Put a half moon on your flag. Palm metal and stretch notes. It's a falsetto. Hey, yo, I like this guy. He said, what hammer you want? One long range if you run, one point blank if you don't. It's a lose-lose, a catch-22. It's either damned if you do, damned if you don't. That was fire. I ain't gonna lie, that first round was crazy. But for me, I think spoken energy and performance stood out. He cooled off a tad in the first, but his punches was really like that. I edged spoken the first with the slightest of edges. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video, man. It's round two. Round two is on notes. And I ain't gonna lie. If you liked him in the first round, the second round, you're gonna love him because he definitely elevated. He said that was his lightest round. And you hate when people say that. But when it come into fruition, you know, you better just win 2 and 3. F how they look at me. I only care that I'm being viewed through my peers' eyes. And here's why. It's simple. Their lies can translate to hear lies. Fire. This when it gets dark. If this is Friday, I would have played Worm Park. Send my glooms to Allendale. Let the shell spark. Do the race with him. We leaving burn marks. Told him make a pit stop out of Dale. And Earnhardt. Crazy driving scheme. This supposed to be your man? Y'all menace? Y'all quit it. Foot Locker logo. I stand on business. Prime, but I put in on them corners. I let the slots receive them. Shout out Prime, man. That was fire as a former cornerback myself. He said, Prime, I put time on the corners. I let the slots receive them. He said, I have stepped all over the 7-5 from sharks to headhunters. You know, most of my niggas scared of us. You right, I really never ran into my ops because they ran from us. Free base, I'm a can lover. A fiend taught me the recipe. I know what's in the pan, butter. I give him 2 rounds, click, 40 battles, no interview. Well, do now. Second round, you definitely was cooking, my boy. I definitely liked your second round notes. He said, but you probably lose your grip on them corners like use fitted sheets. Oh, my. He said, Wing, I'm trying to make you understand this nigga don't even matter. It could have been him. I could have pulled any name to exchange this gift with. It's a Secret Santa. Fire. Squeezing hammers, ready to check they heat. Like Spo stop. The Dale got to roll with the Vatos. I bet they deep. I'm in a 4-door sedan, ready to wet they street. 100 rounds, got Doc ready to exam entries on an SAT. What? Let me run squeezing hammers ready to check they heat like Spo stop. That Dale got a roll. He with the Vatos. I bet they deep. I'm in a 4-door sedan ready to wet they street. 100 rounds got Doc ready to examine entries on an SAT. On an SAT examine. Come on, that was crazy. And then there was a Coach Corleone call out. I ain't mad at it. I am spoken. I think that's a good one for you. He said, I had a stick for this. But for you, I let it fly quicker. I would have turned this whole venue into the Spurs organization. Pop a coach and a 7-5 fire. Play with me, your life get ended. I'll demonstrate with a mask and a strap. It's a flight attendant. Your girls get clapped. Honey pack, pipe extended. Pause. Wait a minute. Pause. I got to run that back, but I had to pause that before we run the whole scheme through. Play with me, your life will get ended. I'll demonstrate with a mask and a strap. It's a flight attendant. Your girl get clapped. Honey pack with a pipe extended. I'm a showman, right? For the people, it's the 9th Amendment. I like both of their rounds, but this is what I didn't like. The banter back and forth between rounds, between the both of y'all is trash. Both of y'all looking completely overly emotional in this second round. But another close round, though. Now, I don't like Notes downplaying bars while he's being rapped to. I get it. It happens. I just don't like it. I did feel, though, that Notes got the second round because he was more consistent. We got it 1-1 going into the third, man. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video. It's on Notes in the third. He said, it's 11 in this bitch. I can't wait to use. I'm an anxious ninja. His team gets 7. Then I get spoken for like a faithful ninja. What? It's 11 in the clip. I can't wait to use. I'm an anxious ninja. His team gets 7. Then I give spoken for like a faithful ninja. Crazy. I never wanted the bright lights. I was cool playing the sheetrock. I had my own wave. I never had the seat watch. Back when everybody wanted to be Jay, I was cool being in Meek's spot. What? That was crazy. Real is real and the truth hurts. Gun butt to a tooth hurt. I'm assaulting you. Old Ultima, get his roof burnt. You got a network, get some W's under your belt, increase your network. Get past the best first. Angel Reese, no matter how good they think you is, you got to pass this test first. Crazy. He said, my last kill was from Chicago. Ironic, y'all sharing common ground. Common Chicago, I got it. The K with me, and when this stand lift, that will kill Smith. It will be Stan Smith. Now stay with me. Broke Mexican, I stay busy. The talk slick. I'm just here to, I am to say I am not the ninja to be F with. Fire. True story. I was trapped out and we had the fish scale and found Nemo and Flip Dory. What? I checked the score. You never had SWAT on your top ready to flex the door. I'm on your block, play watch. You never seen shots and went to war. The military don't count because them ops ain't even yours. Come on, son. My life a trip. When my granny told me my son to go get a switch, he started walking towards the bedroom door. Hey, yo, notes. Wait, Wing, I need to see him again in another battle ASAP. What we doing? Book him. What? Book him. That's different. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I am spoken. You still got to rap, though. You still got to rap, though. This is what I want to say. In the third round, I am spoken. You went with 2 rebuttals, and I get it. You wanted to kind of negate his hardest haymakers of the round. But sometimes with rebuttals, those is high risk, high reward. And you went 0 for 2. And I'm sorry, you went 0 for 2 with the rebuttals. Did we understand them up after you explained them? Yeah. But that still took away energy from the battle and from your performance in the third. I felt like you was really climbing up a hill because of those first 2 rebuttals that fell flat. But we'll get to what you wrote, though. You need to stick with the writtens. You might want to just stick with the writtens, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. I survived poverty, drugs, violence, the savages situation. I just got my HVAC certified, but seeing addicts with insulation, fire. He said, I went to church every day with an evangelist whose son did PCP, had the shakes. Crazy today, she was preaching about Moses. We found her son floating on water. He was a basket case. What? Come on, son. That's fire. You probably pop pills to do drills. You really don't got no beef and no shit. All right, let me not be a hypocrite. I have popped a few addies too. Of ninjas I had beef with. Fire. This I watched my granny work 2 jobs and hustle on the side to raise me. Now I'm dripped up, got my own car, my own crib. I cry most nights because she never took a seat in my home. Maybe that's why I relate to the drug dealers so much, because I started off with grams until I got some keys of my own. Fire. This battle was, this battle deserved a bar recap. This is why we do the recap what you watch challenge. For battles just like this. This was a fire back and forth. But I ain't gonna lie to you, though. It was very, very close. Now, whoever you got winning, I'm not mad at it either way. But from 2 rebuttals in the third, for me, I am spoken lost you the battle. Because I felt like ever since that moment in the third round, you was climbing out of a hill. But I like both of these battlers. I want to see both these battlers again. I do want to see them in a more profile battle. But this was exactly why I created the recap what you watch challenge, because who else is recapping them? Ain't nobody else even talking about what's going on RBE, Intake versus Brick. You better not just get in tune with these battlers, but you better get in tune with me. You better get in tune with this channel because it's only going to go up from here. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the battle again. Go watch that RBE Intake versus Brick card, man. Notes versus I Am Spoken. You already know who it is. You know exactly what I do. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I can't be getting started because I already been here. And you know this.